Day 15. You stand at the midpoint of Ramadan, where the path behind you is marked with prayers answered in whispers, and the road ahead glimmers with promises yet to unfold. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "The most beloved deed to Allah is the most consistent, even if it is small." Today, look back not with regret for what you haven't done, but with awe for what you have. Every dawn you rose, every night you prayed, every time you chose kindness over pride. This is the day of mirrors. The Quran becomes one, reflecting the parts of your soul you've ignored or hidden. It asks, who are you when no one is watching? Who are you when Allah is always watching? The answer isn't in grand gestures, but in the quiet moments. The extra rakah you prayed when tired, the dollar slipped into a donation box, the forgiveness you granted without being asked. Ramadan is not a test of endurance, but of honesty. The student who fasts while studying for exams, the parent who cooks iftar with a migraine, the worker who prays in a storage room, they are not just fulfilling obligations. They are writing a covenant with Allah. I am flawed, but I am yours. And he replies, my mercy precedes my wrath. Come as you are. Today, let your hunger teach you about abundance. The food you miss is a fraction of what you've been given. The thirst you feel is a reminder of the rivers of mercy flowing unseen. The Quran says, and he gave you from all you asked of him. If you tried to count Allah's blessings, you could never number them. Chapter 14, verse 34. So tonight, when you break your fast, let the first sip of water be a prayer. Ya Rab, make me a vessel of gratitude, not greed. But maybe today, doubt whispers, what if I've wasted these days? Hear this, Allah's mercy is not a prize for the perfect. It is a lifeline for the striving. The Prophet, peace be upon him, wept over his shortcomings, yet Allah called him a mercy to the worlds. Your tears too are sacred. Your efforts, however small, are seen. In the stillness of Tahajjud, ask for the impossible. The job you need, the healing you crave, the family you miss. Then trust, not that Allah will grant it, but that He will transform you through the asking. The Quran says, and your Lord says, call upon me, I will respond to you. Chapter 40, verse 60. Sometimes the answer is yes. Sometimes it's not yet. Sometimes it's I have something better. But always it is love. The final third of Ramadan begins tomorrow, a time for deeper surrender. But today, rest, breathe, celebrate how far you've come. The child who memorized a new surah, the addict who stayed sober, the widow who found solace in prayer. They are all your siblings in this journey. Their victories are yours. Your struggles are theirs. The Ummah is not a crowd. It is a chorus, and your voice matters. This is day 15. The moon is waning, but your faith is waxing. Keep going. The best is yet to come.